My obsession began when I was 14 years old. I was in my living room watching television, and his music video for You Want to Make a Memory came on, and I immediately fell in love. I couldn't stop thinking about John, so I went on the computer and I started researching him and listening to more of his music, watching his music videos, and I just fell in love immediately. I went out to the stores and I bought CDs, DVDs, music videos of concerts. I have their albums from the very first one, all their 80s albums, I have 90s albums. I have every album that they've put out since the year 2000, starting from Crush. I have a live CD from 1985 to 2001. I have the Bounce. I have a live versions remix of all their songs. I have the Have a Nice Day album, Lost Highway. I bought personally 4 CDs, and I received the rest of my collection from my aunt for Christmas, so I was very fortunate about that. I have concerts, numerous concerts. I have the recent one, Lost Highway, that's put out on DVDs. I can watch them over and over and over again. I have one from 95, I have a live, I have the Crush tour. I love all my DVDs. I think I'm going to wear them out. I have DVDs from movies that John starred in. I'll go out, he might have a role for 2 minutes, but I'll still buy the whole movie so I can watch each and every minute of John. This is my book. It's very special to me because my friend from Florida made it. She went to the fan club concert in New Jersey and she wrote me pages. There has got to be at least 20 pages in this book about her trip to New Jersey to see John live. These are my posters. This is a newer picture of John, and I love it. It was my very first poster that I got of him, and my aunt gave it to me. This is another poster of Richie Sambora and Jon Bon Jovi, and I absolutely love this picture because it's from the 1980s, and that's my favorite era of John, and I just can't stop looking at this poster. I had to put it somewhere in my room where I could see it all the time. My favorite album, personally, is Slippery When Wet, so I had to get the record just to put in my room so I could look at it all the time. I have I have solo CDs of John. I have a very special one from the 1980s when he first started singing. It's the Power Station Sessions, and not many people know of this, but the very first recording for the song Runaway is on here. I also have his Destination Anywhere album from '97, and I love his solo work as much as I love his work with the group Bon Jovi. If you come over here, I'll show you my mural that is right above my bed so I can wake up and go to bed with Bon Jovi. These are all cutouts from my 2009 Bon Jovi calendar, and I get to look at them every single day. I love Jon Bon Jovi so much, I put his pictures on the computer and I put them on my school binders so I could have him when I'm at school and when I'm doing my homework all the time. All the time I think about John, and I can't stop thinking about wanting to meet him, and I love listening to his music. His music is what inspires me to do everything I do. His lyrics are just amazing, and they're like the words to my life. I have Jon Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora action figures. I got these about a year ago, and I put them on my dresser, and they haven't moved since. I love them so much. They look so much like John. This one even has John's tattoos on his shoulders. It looks exactly like John. I love it so much. I wish it were bigger. Bon Jovi put out their new book and CD. Their new CD is called The Circle, and the day it came out, I had to rush to the stores to get it. This CD is amazing, and I haven't been able to stop listening to it. I love it so much. We were very lucky as fans to receive not only a new CD, but a book. This is the Bon Jovi book. It's called When We Are Beautiful, and it talks about their Lost Highway tour, and it has pages and pages of words and quotes from the band, and pictures pictures that you can't find anywhere else except for this book. This book is, I had to read it. It took me an hour to read, and I finished the whole book. I loved it. I love looking at the pictures and the words, the quotes. It's amazing. These are paintings that I received. These were given to me by my aunt, and she got them. When I originally got them, they were paintings that were just thin on paper, and I actually took them to a store so I could have them redone on like poster board so I could keep them forever. I have these done so that like it's on wood, and so that if you touch it, like the paper wouldn't rip, and I'll be able to keep these till I die. This is my Bon Jovi collage, and this was almost like the first thing that I made. It has pictures of John, it has lyrics, some of my favorite lyrics from some of my favorite songs, and I put this in my locker. This piece of paper, I've made copies, except it hangs in my locker. It's been there for 3 years. I love it so much. Every time I look at it, it makes me smile, and I just can't stop thinking about John. These are pictures. I've had these pictures almost as long as I've had my collage, and I had to get these off of eBay. They were pretty hard to get, but they're worth every inch of searching for them. This is my second poster that I got. Obviously, it's pretty small because I got it from a magazine, and I love John Bon Jovi so much. I had to put this by my door. What?